Hello folks and welcome to the Vertigo Tea Party and Let's Try Just Beneath the Skin. It's by Dizzy Media. It's an old school RPG. It's on Kickstarter. Right now it has a $5,000 goal and it ends on January 3rd, 2014. $5 or more will get you a digital copy of the game once it goes live. There's also a beta available on the Kickstarter page. I will put all relevant links below the information description. That said, let's go ahead and start a new game. I want to give you guys a good idea of what this game is like. This gives you, just the general controls on how to do things. So, well, I'll wait until we get into the game. Just as a warning, it is going to be a little bit before we get into the actual gameplay. I have played until the end of the beta, so I have a pretty good feel of what they're offering. And they've said themselves they want this to be very, very puzzle-based. They want a lot of puzzles. So if you like puzzles in your RPG, this will be the game for you. So first off, we decide which resolution we want to play in, which is pretty interesting that you do it via in-game selection as opposed to just an option menu. Yes, 800 by 600, that's the highest we can go. So let's go with that. So yeah, there is going to be a focus on puzzles, but there is still going to be plenty of fighting, and of course a heavy emphasis on plot is what they've also said. We'll go ahead and we have a stage select here. Right now, since we're just starting, we've only got the first stage. So let's go ahead and select that. I've got to say, first of all, the art and the interface feels very busy, very loud, very unprofessional, I guess is the word I want to use. There's just so much going on. There's words floating in the background, and the drawings aren't all that great, to be honest, even though I know a lot of those have actually been redone via their Kickstarter page. I'll go ahead and read the text for you. In reality, time has no limits. Existence never ceases. That's not me breathing, by the way. That's the game. A multitude of dimensions exist, yet it seems we experience only one at a time. The question is, do we really? It's very, very flashy. I gotta say, the graphics I'm not a huge fan of. Well, the art direction, I will say I'm not a fan of. Like the drawings, I'm not a fan of. If only I could understand this dream. Again, this is beta / alpha. I think it's technically beta. Admittedly, a lot of this just comes off as incredibly cheesy to me. Please, I did everything you said. Please. Like, the color of his hair is incredibly strange, even for a Japanese-esque RPG. Sacrifice is necessary for our plan to succeed. Like, the font and everything just seems very high school project-y. I'm not saying that to be mean, I'm just giving you my impressions. As a regular guy, a regular gamer. You won't get away with this. Looking into each other's eyes, even though he has no pupils. You know a person's evil when they have no pupils. It's always a dead giveaway. Also, the mouthful of jagged, sharp teeth would be a good hint as well. Who are you? You shouldn't exist. I exist because she does. Well then, I'll just have to remove you from existence. Wouldn't he have to remove her from existence, and then he would just two birds with one stone? I gotta say, the breathing is a little weird. A little weird there. A little creepy, especially with headphones. But maybe that's what they were going for. I've been having this weird dream lately. This font is a little difficult to read at times, as we will see in just a little bit. I like the music. I do like the music so far of what I've heard. One that tells me many different things. None of which I understand at this time. But soon, heh. I can't tell if that says heh or heel? Probably heh. Well, you'll see. Given the context, I think it's heh. So it just feels like they're going a little crazy overboard on the effects. Like sometimes subtlety is a good thing. I feel like they've just gone mad with them. Just beneath the skin. We have the strange, creepy laugh in the background. I think that was a cat meowing, unless there was a cat in my house. Maybe not. And just as a fair warning, it does take a little bit before we get into the actual gameplay bit. But again, this is RPG that they've stated they do want to focus heavily on the plot and the story. So, keep that in mind. Shyla, wait. I'm assuming that's Shyla, not Sheila. I'm calling her Shyla, so there we go. What is it, Father? And again, I don't like the drawings at all. Again, no offense to whoever drew them. Definitely do not like them. But again, according to the website, these pictures have been updated, so. Shyla, hi. And apparently we are we fell asleep talking to our father. Find a way out of the dream. Now, a few things here, and I'm being a little hesitant with what I say, and I'm putting in a lot of justification because I have to be totally honest. I have not liked what I have played of this so far. And it's very difficult for me to do that when somebody has said, hey, cover our game on Kickstarter. We're trying to raise money. And then I say nothing negative about it. But if nothing else, I want to give my viewers a taste of what's out there. And it has a dual purpose of also relaying this information to the developers and say, look, this is what I didn't like. This is what I would personally change as just a guy, as just a developer. I mean, just as a gamer. So first things first, this screen is very, very bright. And it often makes it difficult to see where my character is. Like, see, my character is down there when that white gloss is going over the top. Sometimes I think I'm somewhere and I have to wait for it to move and I'm like, oh, whoops, I was not on the right spot. So it's actually becomes quite difficult to see what's going on here. So first off, there's a terminal there. Let's interact with that. The console is glowing. Will you touch it? Yes. Okay, don't know what it did, but it did something. So let's go to the right. Again, I like the music, the atmosphere going on. I kind of like that. Let's see, there's obviously something's a little different here in the gate. Let's try to interact. There seems to be an electrical field here that I cannot pass. There are 3 energy markers above it. What does that mean? I like also they went with the kind of standard ellipse at the end of every sentence that you see in Japanese style RPGs. I've always wondered why they do that. It seems I need something to activate this console. Okay, so we need to find something to activate this console. Now I'm going to make the visual problems even worse to kind of prove a point. So I found these things here before, and again, I've played through the entire demo. I'm going to try interacting with this weird green thing. There's a foul stench coming from this. Touch it? Yes. Now, obviously, foul stench, probably should stay away from it. Fair enough. But see, now, every time I move, it makes the screen flash red. So now, not only is it hard to see because of all the white all over the screen, it flashes constantly. There was times I had to look down, like, away from the monitor and just kind of move across the screen because the brightness of the light combined with the constant flashing was actually hurting my eyes. So that's, again, something you might want to consider. There seems to be an electrical field here that I cannot pass. It seems I need something to disable the electrical field. So we haven't been able to get past that now. See, I assume this is general with old RPGs. If you were poisoned or something and every time you stepped, the screen would flash, meaning you're taking damage. So if we look here at our character screen, she's at 437 hit points. So let's try walking. And yes, we're down to 435. So right off the bat, we've gotten punished for touching that green thing within the first 5 minutes of the game, and we need to figure out how to solve this place quickly or else we're going to die. And yes, that did actually happen to me before. What are these cages used for? Ellipse. Let's go over here and see what we can find. No, this looks like the beginning. So let's see if we just keep walking across, if we have just looped. Let's see if we can verify that. Yes, this looks like we've looped around. You still... Oh, no, this is open. I don't think it was before. Let's see what this is. Something is inside this tube. Will you take it? Yes. Ah, we got a sword. So let's go ahead and equip that sword. Oh, nope. It kicked me out to a cutscene. Father, wait! Okay, we can slowly move up after him. Very slowly. Come on. She's not in much of a hurry. Tutorial. Eon sword practice. Okay. You have attained the Eon sword. The Eon sword has an electrical projection edge that if thrust into an electrical console... Oop, it went off the screen too quickly. Immediately scramble the connection. This item only works in Shyla's dream areas. Try using it to activate consoles or on a force field, electrical field, that may be blocking your path. So this is probably how we're going to open everything. We're still poisoned. Use Eon sword to activate the console. Yes. Console 1 activated. Now see, this is how you should use computers in real life. They don't work, you hit them with a sword and they work. Use it to activate the console. Yes. Nothing happens. Okay. So let's go up here and see if we can't break this field. Use the Eon sword to scramble electrical field. Yes. Nope. So we opened up a little doorway or a gap in the field. And we are at the end of the tutorial. Pretty short. Pretty simple. Alright, let's take a look at... I think, see again, I couldn't see my character for a second. What is this? This looks like... ellipse. No, it couldn't be ellipse. Alright, let's head out of here. And we know we ran into some doors. So let's see if we can open them now. As far as I know, let's check our inventory, see if there's a way we can heal or get rid of this affliction. Looks like the only thing we have is the sword. And you, just to show you the menu here, we have our standard items. We have skills. Let's see, view a skill. Dual attack. Damage a single enemy multiple times. And skill sword links the skill sword to. I don't really know what that means. Learn skill. Okay, we can't really learn anything. We are in a dream though, so maybe that would be explain that. Here's the standards here. We have our level, we have our hit points and mana at the bottom. Spirit budding, no idea what that means just yet. And tells us where we are, which was Shyla's dream area. So let's see if we can break this force field open now. Use Evan's sword to scramble the electrical field? Yes. Oh, even with the Eon sword, I cannot pass. There are 3 energy markers above the electrical field. What does that mean? So maybe we have to level up the sword to level 3 before it will break that? I'm not sure. Well, now we are back at this, so maybe we can use the sword on this. Use Eon sword to activate this console. Yes. Ooh, it filled those canisters with green stuff, and it's apparently giving us a flashback, perhaps. Also, why is that tree upside down at the bottom, or is it just me? It seems like part of this map are upside down. I don't... Other than the tree, I'm not sure why I'm given that impression. I found what I think is a bug before when I was replaying this area. I went to mute the sound, and when I left out, it hit me with a encounter, and I didn't have a weapon, so that was fun. The time has finally come. Ellipse. Console 3 activated. Alright, so this is console 3. So now we should be able to go back, I think, and bust open this gate that has the 3 markers. Again, vision blocked by the white. Use the Eon sword to scramble the electrical field. Yes. Okay, so that did not work as I would have thought. So let's get out of that. And you can't speed up the text, which is a bit of an annoyance, especially when they're just saying what they've said before. Can we interact with that? Nope. Cannot interact with at least that one. We'll try to interact with the other one. Probably cannot, though. Okay, nope. Let's head over this way. Can I... What are these cages used for? Nope. Okay, see, I'm hitting enter and I can't get out of that text. Hopefully that's something that they change. Use the Eon sword to scramble the electrical field? Yes. Okay, so this one opened up. I think that one had 2 marks before. Do not recall. Where am I? Question mark, ellipse. Isn't there anyone around? Just you, apparently. I definitely don't want to touch any more of the eggs. Oops, use the Eon Sword to activate this console. Yes. Nothing happens. Okie doke. Well, maybe you should stop hitting random machinery with your sword. Activate it. And by activate, I mean stick the sword in. Console 1 activated. Can I interact with any of this? Nope. Can't move to the right. Hopefully, how are we on our health? 226, so still not doing super great on health there. We still have had a way to cure it. Use the Eon Sword to activate this console. Yes. Console 2 activated. And how about this one? Activate. Now see, the thing is, I don't know if you can only activate certain consoles. Like if I activate console 1, does that deactivate consoles 2 and 3? I would think not, but maybe. Let's go back to the left and see if we can get inside the bars with the 3 mark. Maybe I just needed to get all the consoles to activate them. See, I don't really know how that works. Yes, let's try it. Nope, see, now it works. Still not quite sure why, but let's... Nope, you can't get over there, apparently. Foul stench coming from this. Touch it. No, thank you. Probably shouldn't. I agree. But I can't get over there. Oh, I can get over here. Wait, can I walk behind this? I think that's supposed to be a force field? Not sure. Let's see, what's this? Use Eon Sword to activate this console. Yes. Oh, another flashback. Or a flash forward, even. You see this screen later on in the demo. I'm not going to play through the whole demo, but I probably won't even live that long. Oh, okay, so I can control this character slowly, and it looks like I'm still taking damage from every step. It just takes much longer to do that step. Come on, let's go talk to this flashing thing, or walk right into it. That works too. It probably could go a little easy on the flashing there. That's little activate, or a little agitating, I gotta say. All right, let's go over here, see if we can now talk to him. Okay, yes, it does look like there was a force. Oh, and he disappeared as I walked through him. Let's activate this console. Console 4 activated. All right, so we've activated 1, 2, 3, and 4, I think. Something tells me I should check the force field in the main room again. I don't even remember that force field. I think it was where we started. I don't even know what constitutes the main room. Let's do a quick save here. We'll go with file 3. Oh wow, we are very low on health because of this damage that we took from touching the green thing. Oh wow, there's somebody here. Hello. You are going to need these. Eon Sword. Thank you, I've already got it. Ooh, and a 2x pink potion. Don't know what that is. Maybe healing? Let's check. That would be nice. Or, even better, removing this. Restores 500 hit points of one character. Yes. Let's use it. Yes. We can live a bit longer now. We talk to this guy again? That's all I can do for you. Okay. Use Eon Sword to scramble the force field? Yes. Alright, let's go up north. Let's see what we find. I don't think I got this far before. What is this place? Oh, there's possibly me in the bed? I can't move? Okay, we're just waiting. Wait, isn't that... Actually, maybe that's not me. I can't tell. Wow, what the... What's going on? Wow, it looks like a lumberjack with the evil bat wings. Hey! It's almost time, Shyla. I totally dig this music, by the way. I have been waiting for so long. What are you talking about? Let's see what you got. Yeah, this sequence of events, make sure to equip your weapon before jumping into battle. Before we jump into battle here, and again, if the developer's listening, I actually ran into a bug where I went to try to... I was in this room, but I hadn't opened the force field yet. I had went to the menu and tried to mute the music, and when I left out of the screen, this kicked off. Not the cinematic, but like the dialogue. Like it was like, oh, what's going on? I've been waiting for this. And then I got attacked by the evil twins or the clones or whatever. So that was odd. Obviously not supposed to happen yet because I haven't even found the weapon yet. So anyway, let's make sure. Oh, let's optimize. Go ahead and equip the sword. Aptitude. Okay, I don't really have anything there. I do like there's an optimize though, so you just, equip whatever you got. So let's do our first battle, and hopefully I do better this time since I actually have a weapon. Your evil twin has appeared. Defeat her. Your special bar increases when you deal damage. Skills activate when the special bar is full and can only be used once, so use them wisely. Okay. All right, let's attack. I love the backwards flip for evading. I don't know what I took damage from that time, but wait for my turn to attack here. Let's go ahead and attack. Alright, 86 damage. Nice. Your active bar freezes when the enemy is attacking. Hold control to reactivate it. By doing so, the enemy's activity bar also increases, so choose your attacks wisely. See, this doesn't make any sense to me. Your active bar... Well, first off, what is the active bar? It's not the special bar. The special bar is something different. At least I assume so. They call it something different. It freezes when the enemy is attacking. Hold control to reactivate it. By doing so, the enemy's activity bar also increases. So I guess that's just like your time waiting for an attack? But if they're going to keep attacking anyway, then what's the point of waiting? I don't... That's not explained very well at all. So hopefully it's something they can work on. I'm not holding control right now, by the way. Now I'm going to do it. So it looks like it speeds up faster, but the enemy's attacking anyway, so I don't see a point in not holding it. Where's my special bar? I have no idea what my special bar is. The activity bar looks like the bar that's right beneath her feet at the bottom left. Haha, better start running. Tch, I'm not running away from you. You're not real. Wow, you got defeated for her not being real. I don't think you can win that fight. As far as I can tell. Well, maybe you can heal yourself. Yeah, like that. Like, what is this screen? It's just kind of a bunch of... Looks like a bunch of colors ran through a weird filter. I don't know. So let's watch this part. And I'll get up to the next quest, and then I will probably stop. Just I want to show you what the first quest is like. And also hopefully we have some better resolutions in 800 by 600 later. So we're going back to the father here, talking about food and the flowers. I just love how these flowers smell. Shyla planted them a month ago, and thanks to her tending, they have something. They have grown, I think. Parts of the dialogue will go without you clicking anything. Parts of them require you to respond. All these fruits we just picked yesterday are almost ready to eat. Of course, Shyla will be happy about them. Damn it. Yeah, all dialogue should pretty much not go forward unless you click a button. I don't know why you would make it so that some of it does, some of it doesn't. Unless it was actually voiced. You've come again, but why? Also, on the flip side, if I want to have the dialogue go faster, I wish that it would. Also, what's up with that like invisible spirit kind of at the bottom of the ladder? It's a little odd. I think this is the tree that was upside down earlier. Okay, looks like we're back on the farm. Well, maybe not. Oh, no, it's a roof. Gotcha. I mean, I get they're kind of limited. They're trying to show that from the other direction, so it's like just the tree appears to be upside down. It's just weird the way it works visually. The time has finally come. Shyla, prepare yourself for mortal combat. So, Crayolik, you have finally come again. It has been 2 years since your last visit. Something important you need to discuss with me, or you wouldn't be here. You know very well why I'm here, Mr. Crow. Your mission is over from here on out. It is time for you to leave this establishment and return to base. What? How can you come and tell me to leave just like that? Do you know how long I have been here for? You are taking everything away from me. This is my life now, Krolek. Do you know I will give everything up that easy? Do you think I will give everything up that easy? What? You don't have a choice, Mr. Crow. This is not a decision you can change. Do not forget your ranking. Do not forget who I am and who gave you this life in the first place. I haven't forgotten. I will get ready to return to base. Please don't be too hard on Shyla. She is merely a child still. I can guarantee nothing, Mr. Crow. You know what our mission is. Shyla will undergo hard times in order to fulfill our mission. This is her destiny. I understand. It's been 17 years since I came to this place. I had forgotten that I had to leave one day. Today is that day. What am I going to tell Shyla? Sorry if the music's really loud. I tried turning it down, and it didn't seem to matter. It's still pretty loud. Also, a good note of a bad guy, whenever he shows up, it begins to lightning and rain. Also, apparently all the rain is going back into the clouds now. That's what it looks like. Even unless it's just me, it looks like the rain's going up. That's a good trick. When I rain, it rains from the ground into the sky. It's always nice after he leaves. It shows me what I would be missing outside of this place, or what I will be missing soon enough. Apparently his presence causes the humidity in the air to skyrocket. Alright, we'll go ahead and start the stage here. That looks very odd. Looks like he's hooked up to some kind of electrical machinery. I don't know if that's what they were going for there. Or like if it's emitting from him. Again, we'll be playing just a little bit longer. And also remember there is a demo on the Kickstarter page, so if you want to try this out yourself. I was dreaming about Z's. I've never quite understood why the American notation for sleeping with Z's. Good afternoon, Shyla. Did you have a good nap? I mean, nobody snoring sounds like Z's. I had a really weird dream. Was it the same as last time? This one was different. It was strange. Well, I found your sword outside. I should make you a new one sometime. You shouldn't leave your things lying around, Shyla. The sword is pretty old now. Take better care of it. Yes, Father. Gah. Shyla, there's some things I need to talk with you about. What do you mean, Father? Like, why are you wearing that strange slave necklace? Well, they're both wearing it, I guess. His looks more like a zipper, though. And he does, too. Daddy, guess what? I grew today. That's good, Abbott. You've been growing a lot lately. You're such a big boy now. Mommy would be very proud of you. You want to go say good afternoon to Mommy right now? Yes. Let's go pray to her at her shrine. Come on, Abbott. ellipse. Longer ellipse. I like that face. She looks very unhappy. What's wrong, sis? Nothing. Gah. Go pray to mom with dad. I will start making lunch. Ellipse. Don't you want to come pray with us? Ellipse question mark. I will after I finish lunch. Go on ahead. Okay. The bizarre slave collar fashion hopefully doesn't come to modern day America or the world. I'll leave you sword on the couch. We will talk later, okay? Oh god, the couch has got a sword! Father seems to be hiding something from me. Ellipse. He's never been good at hiding things from us. Ellipse. Alright, so I am back in control. I'm gonna pick up my damn sword. My wooden sword. Yeah, I think you should make me a better sword, Dad. Preferably one that's not made out of wood. Let's go into the kitchen. I guess I should start making lunch. What should I make? Before Shyla can join her family in the shrine room, she must make lunch first. Find the recipe and assemble the meal as instructed. Because apparently she doesn't know how to make lunch, she must find the recipe first. The kitchen. Dun, dun, dun. I must say this is a incredibly oppressive kitchen. This thing is huge. It's like twice the size of their living room. Look at this. This is amazing. These people have got to be rich. And a well inside the kitchen. I don't know if I've seen that very frequently. So the point of this juncture, and you can check your items menu. Oh, we don't have the recipe yet. But you do have a, let's see, skills, equipment, status, journal. Let's check the journal. Time to make lunch for the family. Where is the recipe? Well, let's find the recipe real quick. Where was it? I think it's in one of these. Lunch recipe. Oh boy, we found the recipe for lunch. There is only one lunch in this household. You will not. There is a cheats menu. I haven't looked at that yet. I'm assuming that's not going to be for the retail. Or maybe it is. I don't know. Usable. Let's read the lunch recipe. This is what the recipe says. Gather 1 fish, 6 pieces of bread, a bit of dulong leaves, and water. Wash the fish, cook the fish, prepare food. Looks like I need to go to the forest and search for some dulong leaves. If I remember correctly, they grow on a bush with 5 colored stems, spouting from the middle. I've seen a few in the forest lately that like ready to harvest. Now, if you check the quest, the journal, sorry. Time to make lunch for family. Where's that recipe? Still doesn't update it. I think it should probably update it. Oh, it looks like I can switch. Dad said I could keep a cat if I found one. Looks like a side mission. There's probably supposed to be a label at the top that tells you like main quest versus side quest. But anyway, yeah, that's all I'm going to show you. Just FYI, for this quest, you basically, the food and the fish is in here. So you pick the fish up, you wash it by taking it, using water on the fish, and then you take the fish to the oven. Basically, I have to do it in steps. And you just go out to the forest to get the dulong leaves. Pretty easy. It is the intro quest, but maybe not what you would expect. Starting off an RPG, one of the very first quests outside of getting out of that dream is to make lunch in a very specific way. But yeah, that is just beneath the skin. Again, as much as I hate to, I gotta say there's not really much that I like about this game. Not crazy about the art style. The in-game graphics like this, the character and the stove, and I don't think my character actually looks correct now that I look at her. I think she's supposed to look like she did in the living room. And in the dream as well. Yeah. Oh wait, maybe it's just the colors. Maybe it's just because the colors were weird in here. This is like the most evil... Yeah, I think it's just the colors in here. The most evil looking kitchen of all time. But overall, I gotta say, I'm not a fan of this game. Just, the combat's not very well explained. And so far it seems pretty generic, but we've only gotten one fight, so I guess it's really hard to say. The dialogue is pretty basic, a little over the top cheesy. Overall, I just want to say overall the presentation just seems very cheesy. And there's been graphical problems right out the start gate with the super white background, and getting the damage done on you right from the get-go. And I don't know, I just don't like the overall presentation and the feel. Like I said, it seems over the top, really cheesy so far. Not a fan myself, but if you do like what you've seen, make sure to check out their Kickstarter. Again, the link will be in the description. And again, this demo is available on their Kickstarter. So check it out yourself, make up your own mind. And it's only $5 to go in for a digital copy. And the goal's only 5,000, not a whole lot, which, to be quite frank, worries me a little bit that the goal is so low. Obviously, they can maybe pull out a miracle with 5,000. It's not for me to decide. But given how much it seems like work this game needs, again, from my perspective and my opinion, 5,000 seems almost dangerously low. But again, $5 is all you need to reserve a digital copy. And obviously, if you want to put in more, you can do so. They do have higher tiers that will reward you for doing so. So, check it out. Again, it's just me, the skin. Link will be in the description below the video. Thank you guys for watching. If you'd like to see more videos like this where I cover games that you might not have heard of or have ongoing Kickstarters, make sure to subscribe and leave your comments below. Let me know what you think of this game. Am I being overly harsh on it? Did you like what you saw? Didn't see a problem? Let me know in the comments. As always, thanks again for watching, and I'll see you next time.